What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? Brian Noonan. Hey, if you've been doing product research for a while and you think you've come across some really good products to sell for Amazon and to start your Amazon FBA business, what do you do next? In this video, I'm going to share exactly what you do next. What should you be doing? Should you be double checking your profit margins? Should you be reaching out to suppliers? Should you have already had your Amazon seller account set up? I know that product research is the hardest step and where a lot of people get hung up and discouraged by the amount of work it takes. So in this video, we're going to go step by step what you should be working on and doing next. If you think you found a couple products or a product to sell, maybe you've been doing product research for a week, maybe you've been doing product research for a month. First, my name is Brian Noonan. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller and mentor. I went from a 9-to-5 job, working in the hospitality industry, a grueling industry. I had a drug addiction, all the way to doing Amazon FBA full-time and making a full-time income. So if you're out there and you're in a 9-to-5 that you don't like, I don't recommend quitting right now, but definitely I was able to quit my job and do Amazon full-time after my third product. So you guys will get there. This is just a little motivation. If I can go from broke, 9-to-5, hated my job, drug addiction, all the way to launching my business, launching 3 products and able to quit my job, so can you. So if you like content like this, please consider subscribing to my channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we're going to dive into my computer. I'm going to show you exactly what you should do next to make sure your product will sell and start making passive income. So first off, I want to just thank all my supporters out there and all the subscribers who've supported my channel and constantly watch my videos. I really appreciate all of you guys supporting this channel as I continue to grow and learn the YouTube algorithm and getting comfortable and confident talking on camera and sharing my message of how Amazon FBA is the best business model to start in 2020, and how if I can go from broke, hating my life, drug addiction, 9-to-5, to doing Amazon full-time, so can you. So lots great more content coming soon, so please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. So how do you know your product is going to sell? So there's one main thing I want to talk to you about first. The first is selling crap products or selling garbage products versus selling premium products at the higher end price point that solve a problem. You can make a lot of money just selling crappy products that, you buy off Alibaba for $1 to $3, but those are going to be very competitive, and a lot of sellers are trying to get into those products and start with $1,000. So they're going to be very competitive, those products that you can source for $1 to $3 on Alibaba. And really, guys, if you pull up a product and you see it over and over and over and over on Amazon, like again and again, and with little differentiation, like multiple listings, like 5 or more of the same looking product, there's a good chance that it's going to be hard to compete in that market. We're looking for a very specific product, and my favorite way to describe this is we're looking for a niche within a niche, okay? And I can show you the example I'm going to be using today are these mason jar wall sconces. So please understand that going into 2020, you do need to be looking for those premium products. Hopefully you've been doing this, from the beginning or whenever you started doing Amazon FBA or researching Amazon. We got to offer a premium product that solves a problem, that solves a problem that is the obvious choice. The customer is going to choose yours over the others, your competition. And we can do this in a variety of ways. So one of those ways is we offer an all-in-one solution to the customer's problem. A great example of this would be a vacuum cleaner that comes with the bags, or a specific like stainless steel trash can that comes with the trash bags with it. Customers want to save time. They want to save money. They want an all-in-one solution. They purchase a one-time purchase. The product's high quality. It's bundled with value, added value. They get the trash bags with the trash can, or they get the vacuum bags with the vacuum, and they don't have to go driving around town to find those things, and may not even be able to find the right vacuum bag or the trash can liner that fits it. So offering an all-in-one bundle solution is a great way to differentiate and to set yourself apart from the competition. Now, pricing wise, before I get into the pricing of your bundle, I do want to make one point. Don't just bundle items to bundle items. You've got to make sure that if you're planning on bundling an accessory or a second or third product with the main product, you need to make sure that you come across it in Amazon, pull it up on Amazon, and you see it over and over and over in the frequently bought together. Let me pull up a different product here. And do unicorn blanket. And let's see. So we're going to open up one of the best sellers here, and let's click on, for instance, this one right here, Amazon's Choice. If you're ever fortunate enough to get Amazon's Choice, it'll automatically like double your sales. So right here is a great place to look for bundling options. The two places I recommend are looking on your product, on your top competitors, and find out what what are frequently bought together. So it's frequently, this unicorn blanket is frequently bought with a soft unicorn hooded bathrobe and How to Catch a Unicorn book. So you wouldn't be able to do the book, but you could do this hooded towel. Now, I also look at the price. So if this blanket is $28.99 and you're going to sell it to the customer at that price point, the bundle item should probably be under $10. So you don't have to charge $60 for a blanket and a hooded towel. Does that make sense? So you can probably get this blanket for $6 to $10 on Alibaba, $6 to $8, and then the hooded towel would only be an extra $2 or $3. You don't want to have to spend an extra $10 to $20 for your product just to make it a bundle. So great place to look for bundling options is the frequently bought together section under your main competitors' listings. And then the second place to get ideas on what you should include with your bundle would be in the ratings or the review section. What are people saying about the product that they don't like and wish it was what do the customer wish was different about the product? So we can go down here, and I start at the 3-star reviews and then move down. And the customers, the marketplace will tell you what they like about the product and what they really don't like. So very warm, glow in the dark. So that's a cool option. Fun idea. Otherwise, we couldn't have bought a cheaper, equally comfortable blanket. Thought about returning it. It's all right for the price, but I was hoping for something larger and more plush. Cons, not as described. Pros, other than the stars and moons, it's soft and cute. Bottom line, this is too young, cheap looking for me to want on my living room. I have to have it for my son, okay? So soft but tiny, doesn't give a lot of glow. So you would spend some time going through your negative ratings on some of your main competitors' products and find out, number one, how to differentiate, how to solve these problems. So the glow-in-the-dark pieces of this blanket are not working. So you need to talk to your supplier about fixing that, and then ordering a custom sample once you've got all your improvements done. Then at that point, have the supplier produce a unit for you and send it to your house so you can inspect it and ensure it is good quality and that it solved these problems. So one of the main thing was that it wasn't big enough. Another one was it looked cheap. Another one was these glow-in-the-dark pieces on the blanket don't glow very bright. So you talk to your supplier about fixing and addressing all of those. Okay, so you found a product, you've looked at how to differentiate, you've looked at what improvements you can make. What do you do next? Well, you're going to reach out to suppliers on Alibaba, and you're going to use the template down below in the link below this video. Grab my Alibaba contacting suppliers template. Go ahead and send that out to a minimum of 3 to 10 suppliers of your product, and start communicating with them back and forth on improving the product and how to differentiate and what your ideas are and if they can do this and meet these for you. Next, how to know your product will sell. So if you've looked at the data, it's really important to keep an eye on the data. The data, I mean by the numbers, the revenue numbers, the reviews. You guys know this part, checking to see how much revenue your competitors are doing. You want to check this every day. If you were going to go into this niche, you'd want to come in here and check these numbers every day because it will change every day, and you want to keep an eye on, is the market shifting one way or the other? Are new competitors coming in and taking market share? So keep an eye on the data. Another thing you can do is pick out a couple here that are doing really, really well, that have low reviews. Click on their listing and let me show you what you can do. So you can click on, like, for instance, this one that's selling very well. If this was one of your main competitors, and you can come down here with the Helium 10 graph that you get included, the Chrome extension with Helium 10, link for that software in the description. And this is really cool. So what this allows us to do is click on this inventory levels, and it's the 999 cart trick method. Shout out to Kevin David who came up with this. This is going to tell us stock by going to inventory levels exactly how many units this seller has in stock at the Amazon warehouse. Now, why is that important? It's important because we can put our trust in the data, these numbers, and then more likely than not, they're going to be pretty accurate, but sometimes they can be off. And this is, a lot of money. You're investing up to $2,000, $3,000, $1,500, even up to $5,000 to get your product launched. You want to know that your product's going to sell. So as long as you know that the numbers look good, the numbers are there, it's not seasonal, it's not restricted, it's not patented. You check the data over and over for over like 5 to 7 day period. And then also for some of your main competitors, do this inventory levels. Now what you would do is run inventory levels and then look at this number right here, 205. Write that number down, write the brand name down, Boratar, write the price down, $28.99, it's Amazon's choice, and write 205. And then in 24 hours later, come back in here and click on inventory levels and write this number down. And do that for 3 or 4 days. Every 24 hours, hit inventory levels. 24 hours later, hit inventory levels and write down this number, how many units they have in stock. And you can see tomorrow, if I come in at this time, it may say 185. And then the next day, it may say 165. And so you do that for 3 to 5 days, you know exactly how many units that your competitor is selling. You can also add the products to a product tracker. Jungle Scout has a product tracker that will do this for you. And also Helium 10 has that as well, where you add it to your list. It's called add product to your list. And you can keep track of that. Okay, so next thing is, what I like to do is give the customer 100% money back guarantee. And what I usually do is I do this on my 5th bullet point here. I always do 100% money back guarantee, great customer service, returns accepted for 30 days, 100% money back guarantee, shop with confidence, 30-day guarantee. We believe we use only the highest quality materials for all of our products, and we strive to provide excellent customer service, something like that. Now, to make sure that your product is of good quality and that if there's no defects, you need to make sure that you're sourcing your product from a high quality manufacturer. Make sure that they're vetted, verified. You've ordered custom samples to make sure the quality is there, multiple samples if you have to. And also, you're going to want to make sure that you put this 100% money back guarantee here so that the customer knows that they have the least chance possible. If anything goes wrong, they can get their money back. It just gives the customer reassurance to go ahead and make the purchase today. And that's a great way to entice sales. Now, one last thing, other than sourcing from a really high quality manufacturer, is get an inspection done. An inspection will cost you about $100 to $150, but it's so worth it. Have a quality control inspection done before your product leaves the supplier and gets shipped to the Amazon warehouse. Have a freight forwarding company or just inspection company go in and do a quality control inspection to ensure that your units are all in sellable condition, that there's no defects, there's no damages. I just had a product recently where I had an inspection done, and part of the product comes with these block letters, and they're white block letters as part of the product. And what had happened was all of these block letters, the paint was peeling off, they were chipped, they were bubbled, all of them, almost all of them. None of them were good on 300 units. And I wouldn't have caught that had I not had an inspection done. So it's very important you get an inspection done. The inspection company can also videotape the whole process and then send you a report, and then you tell the inspection company exactly what to look for. So for example, this blanket, you may want the inspection company to check the seams, check the softness, check the packaging, how are they packaged, all of that. You know, this product, you can't really break in transit, but you get the idea. If your product is glass, how is it packaged? If your product includes little electronic pieces, that they work and that they're tested. Okay, now we put that fifth bullet point as shop with confidence, 100% money back guarantee. And then the other thing to know if your product will sell or not is to, I know it's just repetitive, but really improve your product and differentiate your product to give the customers a no-brainer option to choose yours over your competitors. Okay? Really important, we offer a premium, improved, differentiated product that solves a problem and that added value that gives the customer a no-brainer that they should choose your product. This is really powerful. Always look for the newest version of your product on Alibaba. Don't look for like a year-old version or hot sale. Look for latest version, 2019, 2020, latest version of your product, and then start to improve it and differentiate it. Does that make sense? Okay, another thing that you can do is go into your Seller Central account to ensure your product will sell. Let me log into one of my accounts here. And go to Add Products. It's one of my first accounts that I use for demonstration purposes. And go here and type in the name of your product. Unicorn blanket. Type in the name of your product here on the list a new product and go through here, and number one, click on listing limitations apply to make sure you're allowed to sell the product, of course, as well as check for patents, restrictions, trademarks, seasonality. But go through here, and what I want you guys to do is click on see all product details and go kind of one by one for the 1 to 2 to 3 pages there and look at how many ratings they have. If they have under 30 ratings, that means they've recently launched. And if you go through here and do like a minimum of, let's say, like 10 of these, if most of them, like the majority, 5, 6, or more, all have under 30 ratings, that could mean that the product is potentially getting oversaturated. There's too many sellers entering the market. Okay, so you would just spend some time going through here and you click on listing limitations apply to see if you're allowed to sell the product, but more importantly, to make sure your niche isn't getting oversaturated, click on see product details and then look at the ratings. So every single listing I've pulled up has been under 30 ratings, which tells me there's a lot of sellers coming into this market. So it may be getting oversaturated. Now, the next step, guys, would be to reach out to suppliers, some high-quality suppliers on Alibaba. I will come out with a video soon on how to pick the best suppliers on Alibaba to start looking for those high-quality products and suppliers that can improve your product and differentiate. So I hope you guys got some value out of this video today and learned some things. I'm going to wrap it up there for today. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.